would you like to eat?
I thought you were looking forward to this.
I don't know what we're doing.
We're having dinner together. And I'm sorry, but I guess it was a stupid idea to think we could spend time together outside of your maid's room.
The online video market is booming and shows are moving online. Ad dollars are following, but pirate video sites are funneling off some of those ads and the money, and broadcasters don't quite know how to stop it. Jack Marshall has the story. Very interesting story you wrote here, Jack. I liked reading it. Primarily because you sort of explain what seems like it shouldn't happen at all. How are pirate sites getting their hands on these ads?
Well, primarily it's because of the way that online advertising is traded today through complicated marketplaces called ad exchanges or ad networks. And basically because of the complicated supply chain that exists in online advertising, it's very easy or relatively easy for these sites to access basically ad spend from major advertisers. And you know, they're profiting from that by aligning these ads with content that they don't pay for.
Right, and we just saw at the top there, we saw a clip from Mad Men. They are getting the shows and the ad dollars, and the broadcasters, they're aware of this, right?
They're aware of this, but it's very difficult for them to stop. I mean, obviously, some of the shows on their HBO shows, for example, those shows are not ad-supported. HBO does not sell advertising.
Right.
So, you know, it's distressing for them to see others profiting by selling ads against that.
Yeah, and that's it's Game of Thrones right there. That is an HBO show, very popular HBO show. On the one hand, all right, I get it. They're stealing money, and they're not stealing money, but they're stealing copyrighted material.
Right.
But still, I mean, you know, the ads are being seen by people. Is the money totally being stolen for this stuff?
Well, that's a good point because from the advertiser's perspective, this is great content. You know, they pay a lot more to buy a TV ad, for example, than they do to place an ad on one of these piracy sites. So, you know, it's difficult to discern whether or not they turn a blind eye to a certain extent because, you know, these video ads work.
Right. And you mentioned a couple of the sites that are pirating this material, which I got to be honest, too, my first thought was, oh, I should go check out that site. I can see Game of Thrones because I don't have HBO right now. Where are these sites? Who are they and where are they coming from?
A lot of them seem to be based offshore, but it's very difficult to track them down, obviously, which is their intent.
Right.
And the difficult...
And you tried.
I tried.
Because you wanted to get a comment.
Right. And what you find is these sites pop up on different domains, because what will happen is the operators of these ad marketplaces they'll receive complaints from copyright owners and they'll shut them out of their systems. But for these bad actors, as they're called in the advertising industry, it's very easy for them to just register a new domain and pop up under a different guise and get back to the spend.
Right. All right, Jack, very interesting story. Thanks for coming on. Really appreciate it.
Thanks.